And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
You're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
NXT, NXT, NXT. Welcome to a super special episode of the Face Beat Heels High podcast. It is Friday. It is one day before we actually start WrestleMania. However, because we love you, because we love NXT, we wanted to give you guys an extra episode this week so that we can talk about all things NXT. And NXT doesn't get overshadowed by WrestleMania because NXT is its own beast. And NXT blew my mind, so I'm really excited to talk about it. So we're going to get right into it. I am one of your hosts, Princess Jellybean. Joined today and always eating focaccia is the baker.
I'm eating focaccia. I make focaccia at 3 a.m. It's underbaked, undersalted, and underproofed. 10 out of 10.
I'm dead.
That's why we call her the baker, everybody. No, it's not. We'll talk about that in a couple weeks. Also joined today by We Bow Down. It's our Twitch queen, Wild Spice.
Hello.
Hello. It's Friday. I feel like
It's
we're all
Friday.
like, is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
It's not even a Monday episode. It's a Friday episode. It's really weird.
Yeah, I streamed
Let's see
today.
what happens.
I streamed today, so this is going to be interesting. I have a long day ahead of me. But
You stream? Oh, you stream later. I thought you said
Yeah.
I streamed, and I was like, wait,
I heard
you do a
I
breakfast
streamed,
stream?
and I was like, girl,
no.
Breakfast stream.
I'm streaming later. Breakfast stream. Yeah, no.
if I ever stream, I already have my morning stream idea. So we'll talk about that in a few weeks.
Ooh.
What is it? I want to know what it is.
Wake and bake with the baker.
Oh, I love that.
I like that. I
And
like
I
that.
have I have plenty of sourdough, so I might actually be baking.
That
Or I'll
was,
just be baked. We'll see.
I was distracted because I was thinking about the Dexter Loomis action figure and whether or not we should pre-order it or what's going on.
Yeah, we should.
And
Yeah,
I
we
don't know
should.
how to get around that, but yeah.
We should.
I was just thinking about
WWE,
Dexter
if you
Loomis.
could just shoot us a little pre-order.
I literally was just thinking about how much we love Dexter Loomis.
I know, we
Like,
all can.
Can we just? And it's 3 different shirts, guys. Like,
shirts.
recognize.
I love him.
I
I
love
love
that
this
man.
shirt, too.
Mhm.
That shirt is so cool.
Anyways, we are here. We are queer. We are here to talk about WWE. We are here to talk about NXT.
Let's do it.
NXT. Let's do it.
Drink.
One
Okay.
housekeeping thing, because it is the beginning of the podcast. One housekeeping thing, please get your reviews in. Please win our giveaway. Please get your Apple reviews in, or anywhere you post a review that you can post a review about our podcast. It helps our podcast to grow. It helps us to make more friends. So ultimately we can have a watch party and we can meet you all and we can
Yeah.
party with you.
That would be
So
great.
that's the ultimate goal, but we do have an awesome giveaway happening that we will draw the winner for on Tuesday's episode, our WrestleMania episode. All you have to do is leave us a review. Leave us an Apple Podcast review. Screenshot it, send it to us. You'll be entered to win the giveaway. The giveaway has a Bianca Belair action figure, a candle made by me, and some other stuff. So
Yeah, good shit.
Maybe a rock. We'll see.
leave a
What are
review.
we drinking? Sound off super quick. I'm drinking coffee because I had my vaccine and I'm still not going to be drinking alcohol. Worst timing ever, but I'd rather have the vaccine. So
I drank directly
Absolutely.
after I got my vaccine.
I don't want to. My arm's already in pain.
Oh,
so
boy.
like, I'm fine. I'd
Yeah.
rather not. I'd rather not.
Helps with that pain, though.
I don't want to
Very much.
dilute the vaccine with alcohol.
That's not a thing.
I know.
That's not how
But okay.
science works.
No, I know, but that's how my brain works, and I'm just like, course through.
You got it, dude.
full cure.
Do whatever you must.
Yeah.
Do whatever you must. I'm drinking my Wake and Bakey, and I just realized I had not stirred in the sugar, so it was a rude awakening.
Bakes a Bailey.
Hey, let's go. Let's tell them the
Bailey,
game.
Bailey and Binks. When you hear this sound, take a drink. Paige has said in our last episode that we did with Paige that we released on Tuesday that it is just going to remain the game with no name. So
Yeah.
that's just what it is.
She
It's
named
called
it.
It's called, name by Paige. That's kind of
Name
cool.
by Paige. The game with no name.
The game with no name. The game that has no name. The name with no game.
The name.
When you hear that sound, take a drink.
The name with no game.
The name
You
with
said
no
it.
game.
You heard it first here, guys.
TM.
No.
All
All right.
right.
Shall we just get right into it? Let's just fucking
Yeah, I
do it.
want to get right into it. Let's go. Should we go night one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Night one, take a break. Night two, take a break. WrestleMania picks is what you're getting on this episode.
All right.
Did I
Let's do it.
not get this? Okay, never mind. I
Night
lost.
one.
All right, night one. We got. Where do we start? We have Zoe Stark and Tony Storm. That was the pre-show. Nobody cares. Or do we want to talk about
I
it?
didn't watch it.
Okay, cool.
I don't watch
Then we-
shows.
I don't watch pre-shows. Then we have Pete Dunne versus Kushida.
Yes.
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 All right. So who wants to start?
What a firecracker of an opening match for NXT Takeover. Let me tell you something. NXT Takeovers always stand and deliver.
It's crazy.
Always.
Always. They are such well curated cards that they just know how to do it. And I would say that Pete Dunne versus Kushida is the best way to fucking kick off NXT Takeover.
1,000%. 1,000%. No
so
doubt.
good.
Oh my goodness.
Whoever plans the way that takeovers are gonna go, I'm like, are you a fucking genius, dude? Because it literally is. It's so great, and they just I can't. I feel like it's just gonna be like, I know we're a podcast, and now today we're finally having my dreams come true of us becoming an NXT podcast, and this is great, and it's all we can talk about today. But it's like I feel like I'm gonna be speechless the whole time because I'm like, I just fucking can't. I just fucking can't deal.
It's all so good. It just, my goodness.
Yeah, so NXT, Kushida versus Pete Dunne, so good.
So good.
Every single time that Kushida like gets out of a submission move, I'm like, how are you so limber? how are you a person that can get away with that?
Pete Dunne, I will never not cringe when you start to bend people's fingers back.
I can't.
It's just,
I
it
can't.
makes me
It
cringy,
just makes me wanna
bobingy. Yeah.
Cringy bobingy.
Cringy, bobingy.
My goodness.
Should we just
All
move
right.
on to the next one?
Yes. Let's see.
Great
Oh,
match.
the babies. Leon Ruff versus Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Bronson versus Cameron versus Dexter versus LA Knight. Let's do
Lord.
it.
Fine.
Let's do it.
I don't know if I'm immediately going to start with my rage about how Dexter, once again, y'all must be waiting for something. We must be getting something amazing. We have to be getting
We have
something.
to.
Coming.
We have to be getting something
Have
so
to.
fucking epic because y'all keep shafting our boy, and I'm pissed
I think he's
about
going to
it.
get called up, right?
Fucking
I
No.
hope not.
no!
I know we've talked about it. I know.
I hope
I don't
not.
want him to get called up until like it should be like how you know it was with Rhea. Like you've done so much that like you just have nowhere else to go but up.
Correct.
That's when people
He
should be
hasn't
called
had a
up.
single title match. Well, yeah, no, like per se for him to actually get it.
Yeah.
Has he? He has not. He has not.
Well, no, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
I just feel like even with Damian, like I feel like Damian got called up too soon. I see like why they called him up, but it's like I feel like you when you get the call up, it should be like, all right, you're getting called up to the big leagues. Like, okay, you've done everything. Like how Rhea like fucking did.
Exactly.
Like if they do end up calling up Adam Cole, you can't go up from that. You can't do anything else after that match. Like you're done. I'm sorry. We'll talk about it, but it's like
I cannot.
you gotta go up. You know what I mean?
I
So
can't.
I feel like they have to be giving us something with Dexter. It's either two things. Two things are either happening right now. They are either giving us something so fucking amazing and just continue to like just give us little bitty teasers of what he's doing.
No, it's got to be LA Knight.
Or they truly do not know what to do with him. And they're just giving us him like a little bit until they fucking have a eureka moment because it's like, I don't understand. It's all there. I didn't understand why they wouldn't have him win because he's already in the storyline with Johnny. So like,
I low-key thought that, well, maybe
Yeah,
I'm totally wrong,
you know
but
what
I
I mean?
low-key thought that he
Yeah.
was actually gonna win. Like, he got hurt. He got real hurt in the middle of the match.
that
Do
is what
you
a
guys-
lot of people say. Yeah.
Do
So
you
that's
guys
what,
think that they just like threw the LA Knight out there? Like,
that's what Taylor said. He was like, what if he really got hurt? Because what if he was supposed to win and he got hurt again, and I will fucking throw these hands.
No,
I will
I
say
don't
this.
think so. I don't think so because
I didn't notice it.
Bronson Reed needed the push.
he absolutely needed the push.
So,
Absolutely needed
and
the
then
push.
obviously we'll talk about night 2, but like night 2 was like that was exactly what Bronson Reed needed
Right.
to be put over because
Right.
as we know on the Face Beat Heels High podcast, Johnny Gargano is the best scene partner in the world and will still win but make you look fucking amazing while he does it.
God.
So yeah, so I think that's honestly
Fucking
NXT.
Johnny
I think
Takeover,
Bronson
man.
Reed needed that to kind of elevate him
Yeah.
for like the next thing. So maybe we get Bronson Reed versus Dexter Loomis. I'm thinking we're probably gonna get LA Knight at some point versus Dexter Loomis.
The other
I
thing,
mean, they
coming
just
up.
started that storyline. They just started that rivalry.
right.
With whatever
the,
happened.
The
with
other thing too
that
is
match.
Dexter's finisher, takes a while. It's a submission move. He literally puts you to sleep. So like how he would pull that off with like 5 other people in the ring would be difficult.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you're right.
But maybe it's just me
Can we
just
just
wanting
point
the
out-
best for our boy because I'm fucking sick and tired of waiting for him to have his moment.
Absolutely.
Same.
1,000%. I was really concerned about him because when he was putting his finisher on LA Knight, like you could see he turned away his face. Like you could see that he was in pain. He was holding that hold. I know his poor shoulder. He always gets the short end of the stick there. He got caught up
I
in the
just
ropes,
need more
right?
strap matches. I need more
That's
strap
so
matches.
that's so
from
far
him.
is like the greatest thing he's done. And it's just like when you just put him against somebody else, like he fucking shines. And like, and we need
That's the thing. I think he gets swallowed when it's
Yeah.
too many people.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Because that strap
Oh,
match is
sweet
incredible.
baby.
He doesn't even have to do much because there's so
No.
much to say about just standing there silently and
Yeah.
acting with their eyes and just like
Right.
being
Seriously.
there and present. Yeah. I think they're just they've gotta be. I'm gonna try to have faith, but
Oh my
I'll
God.
get it.
Oh my God. What if they're in Firefly Funhouse and they're just like standing there and there's a new window in the back and like he's like doing something and then all of a sudden like the lights flicker and it's just Dexter Loomis's outline and then he gets called up and he's there and he's in Firefly Funhouse with Bray Wyatt and he does a strap match and the strap light's on fire.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I just need Dexter to have. I just need him
agree.
to have his moment. Like it's calling him up now would be too soon. We
Yeah.
had one
It would be the wrong
like
move.
career making match, which was the strut match. I
He'll
need
get
more of
it.
that.
I don't think
will.
I don't think they'll call him up until he's had the belt. I think he deserves the
Yeah.
belt. I also
It
think
really does.
a shout out to Swerve and Leon Ruff because I think that they showed up and showed out. I think everyone
Absolutely.
I would say this about the triple threat match. I wouldn't say it so much about this because I don't think there was kind of equality and equal screen time. But I will say that there were some really nice spots, some really nice moments,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it. So
Absolutely. All right, moving on. Let's see.
please go to
The
our
NXT UK Championship.
Oh my god.
Walter
Walter.
versus Tommaso Ciampa. I just want to say, can you all see why I was so fucking excited? Can
Yeah.
you all see why I respect that man so much? I just spat on my computer. I was losing my shit.
That was one of
I
the
was
craziest
losing
things
my
I
shit.
have ever witnessed in
And that
my
is not the
life
craziest match
as a
I have
wrestler.
ever seen from Walter.
In my
Yeah,
life
same.
in my life as a wrestling fan, that was one of the craziest things I've ever fucking seen in my whole fucking life. Those blood blisters that he got on his fucking chest, like, I can't. And Taylor was telling me, because again, I don't really know much about Walter, but Taylor was telling me that they did it really fucking smart by having his right hand be injured or whatever, because like with the chops, like he's like Tommaso would be dead, like if he was able to use his fucking good arm.
He broke the announcer's table.
He slapped it so hard that it broke. Like, what the fuck? What the
Walter's
fuck?
so much. Okay, let me tell you something though. Walter, this is Nick.
Oh, I stand
Nick.
Walter so much.
From Nick. However, Walter did not get the reception that he deserved
No, he
coming
didn't.
into NXT because
1,000%.
nobody fucking knew.
Yeah.
Like I don't even in my mind's eye, I can't even see when he like debuted NXT US.
Mm-mm.
It must have been what,
I
2
don't know.
weeks ago? I don't
2
even
weeks
know. I don't
ago.
remember.
2 weeks
It
ago.
wasn't like, oh my God, it's Walter. That's what it should have been.
Right.
It should have been like that. I was like that because respect. But yeah, no, the people didn't know. The people didn't know, and I cannot fault the people if for the reception. There you go. There you go. You are people.
I would have been there and been like,
Who dat? Yeah, but you didn't
is
even
this
say
man?
who dat because there wasn't a proper introduction.
There wasn't a proper introduction. It wasn't on Walter. It wasn't on the people. It was on NXT.
I want to say too, I saw this meme that was, you know, that meme that's like, it's like, it must be a puppet or something. And it's like a monkey and his eyes are like
Yes.
round and like really scared.
Yeah.
I saw one that said, when you get booked on NXT Takeover, but it's against Walter. Then I responded with, I also thought of the like, this is fine meme.
yeah,
You know, the
this
one
is
with
fine.
the,
Poor
yeah.
Tommaso. He fucking killed it though. He fucking did great. I thought he had it
Tommaso's
for
a
second.
workhorse. Tommaso's
He really
a
is.
workhorse.
He
know,
is ripped.
10
And can we
weeks-
talk about
yes,
how
I'm
much they
sorry.
were like talking about how ripped he was? I
No,
was
we
like,
need to
y'all
discuss
are
that.
thirsty?
We need to discuss that because
But wait, hold on.
Taylor
I
and
want to
both-
dedicate my shot though.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I want to dedicate my shot to
Okay.
Walter.
To Walter.
To Walter.
We were talking about that the whole time, me and Taylor. Like, we could not understand. Like, it's like they must have told him 2 months ago, hey, you're going to have a takeover match with Walter. And he's like, cool, got it. I'm going to trim the fat. And that man,
That man was lean.
he looked
He
like
was a
Finn
lean
Balor's
cuisine.
grandpa.
He had not a gram of fat in his body.
He looks like Finn Balor's grandpa, which is crazy because Finn is older than Tommaso.
That is
It's
insane.
crazy.
I know.
Like fucking wild. Like got 5 years on the boy. I don't understand. It's like he's
Such
going
a
for like the
ripped
old
Jesus.
grandpa shtick. He is ripped. His muscle, his abs had abs, bro. Like
Yes.
literally, it was like a thin layer of skin over just pure fucking muscle is what that felt like. I couldn't even focus on the match because I literally was just fucking. I did not understand how he got so fine.
He was in a squat position. So fine.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he
don't
was in
know
a
about
squat-
that. I don't know about fine.
He keeps looking like a chipmunk to me with that
No,
big
like,
old beard.
I just look at it from the neck down. From the neck down.
Understood.
That's what I was distracted.
Gotcha.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Mm.
It's a butterface, and it's okay.
This man was in a squat position, holding on to Walter, and I could see the lines of the muscle in
Yes.
his legs.
Bro,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling
I was
you
like,
that this man, I've never seen a man so ripped. I've never seen it. It was crazy.
Rip Jesus.
I couldn't believe it. But the match, holy shit, it was
Oh,
crazy.
Jesus, that
There's
was
so many
badass.
times where I thought that like it was gonna end and then it didn't. I couldn't believe it. They kept going. Oh
He
my
just
god.
kept beating the shit out
And
of
you
him.
can see like
Oh
after
my
Walter
God.
won too, like when he was like it hurt to do
When he had to do the
yeah,
his
he was
arm,
like
he was like, ah,
he's like, and I can't do this no more. I'm off. I'm too gangster.
Walter.
He's the longest reigning, right? Or he's
He is
had
the
that shit
longest
for 2
reigning.
years.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's held it
Because nobody can beat him. Nobody can beat
crazy.
him.
That's
It's
crazy.
insanity. It's insanity.
And he
He's
was
so
So he
good.
was a part of Imperium.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is the leader
So-
of
so
He's
Imperium.
the leader. In,
So he's the reason why Imperium
yes.
is cool
Yes.
because
Yeah.
Imperium is boring as fuck, and that they're boring as fuck because they didn't have him.
Mhm.
So now
We
it all makes
learned-
sense to
we
me.
knew about Imperium when they had just gotten split because of
And they
of
were
Rona.
boring AF.
Yes, because they were.
But now I
separated.
understand.
They are real.
They had Walter, and you don't need all
Correct.
the fucking fanfare and things.
No.
You got that motherfucker. 'Cause that shit's fucking crazy.
Not the song, but okay.
It basically
It
is. though.
should be.
They should. Most boring theme music ever that they fucking have.
I've had that song stuck in my head for 2 weeks.
I'm gonna
It's not great.
superimpose a video of their entrance music with the Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think that- yeah.
Have them come out like Sith Lords. I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah! They're like,
No, because they can actually aim and shoot.
You're like, Dwight, this costume cost me
Wait, no.
$129.
Oh, I was thinking Stormtroopers.
I will be Recyclops for Halloween.
Recyclops!
Okay, next match.
Okay,
Is
sorry.
that women?
Bye, Walter. I love you. Tag team championship? No. MSK
MSK.
versus Gristle. Yeah, Young Vets.
Wow, wow,
and they
wow,
got
wow,
one
wow,
contestant.
wow,
Match.
wow, wow,
this
wow, wow, wow.
fucking match. This Match. I would like to dedicate my shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Should we dedicate our shots like 3 for night 1 and 3 for night 2?
Stop being ridiculous.
6 shots? I
Trying to
gotta
get
work,
people
bitch.
crazy. Trying to get people crazy? No. It's-
Okay.
It's Friday. All bets are off.
Let me tell you something. 3 triple threat. 3 2-person tag teams. Equal star quality happening. I've never seen the Grizzled Young Vets like that before.
Oh, so
We didn't care for them before.
and-
That was fantastic.
Legato blew my fucking
holy
mind.
Holy
Babies.
shit.
Babies.
Where y'all been keeping those tricks? Huh?
Literally.
Where have y'all been keeping that shit? It's so fucking smart because you forget because they're just lapdogs, right? We're just like so focused on Santos and then they fucking get their moment and their opportunity and they fucking grab that shit by the
You forget. You're like, oh shit, they're actually wrestlers. I totally forgot.
No. I never forget they're wrestlers.
No.
I just forget they're fucking badass
Yes,
wrestlers.
There.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
That's
saw you shake your
They're
groove thing.
luchadores. Lucha style is so badass.
that fucking like what the fuck did he do? He did like some ice skating midair on the side, like sideways ice skating flips. Like what the fuck? Do you remember that? He jumped off the ring and then went.
He did a triple axel.
He did a triple axel sideways into the fucking people. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
We should announce wrestling matches. Whoa, what was that? Was that a triple axel? Did he
Beth
just step
Phoenix.
drop?
He just did a triple axel sideways off of the ring into the fucking human beings. Like a fucking madman.
And
That was
also when they were
crazy.
on opposite corners, when they were on opposite
my
corners
God.
and they jumped and like,
Yes.
oh.
Oh,
And also, I
Chef's
saw you
kiss.
shake your groove thing. I saw you.
Chef's kiss, dude. That shit
Yeah.
was fucking.
My
That
God.
was.
But shout out to the other parties of that match because that match was like
It could have
total-
gone to anybody in my
Fantastic.
fucking.
literally
Absolutely.
could have gone to
Gone to
anybody.
anybody.
Went to the baby faces, but hey, like now we've got
I'll allow it.
it's
I'll allow it.
it's a tag team roster of multiple tag teams that are
Mhm.
meant to be tag teams is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're not taking 2 motherfuckers that barely know each other and
Right.
it just so happens to work because that doesn't happen all the
Shut
time.
your
Nia
number.
Jackson, Shayna Baszler. That does
Yeah.
not happen all the time where it just
Right.
works.
Right.
So like to have tag teams that are meant to be tag teams, I wish we had it on the women's roster, but we do not right now in NXT.
Don't.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yep. Agreed. Next.
Agreed. Io Shirai versus Raquel Gonzalez.
All right. Okay.
Raquel, I love you so much.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Do you
Oof.
want to go off in Spanish for a minute? I feel like you deserve that. I feel like
Screams in Spanish.
Ay, carajo. Okay, maldita sea. Mira, Raquel, I actually have a friend named Raquel Gonzalez. She's not as badass as you are. I love you so much. And te lo mereces tanto. Te lo mereces
Yeah.
tanto, maldita sea. Wow, she deserves it.
Yeah, she
So
does.
good.
She's and Io.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't want to say it. No, I'm gonna say it.
I will say something.
Okay.
If you want a minute to think about it.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I feel like she was doing her thing great, and then she jumps off of the fucking skull, and I was like, I rolled my eyes so hard. I get it, it's gangsters, 20 feet high. She literally did that on Takeover, though. So and with the 50 angles, I didn't need to see the 50 angles from it.
I did not need
Like
that.
we didn't need to see like, oh, look at it, let's
So
look at it from like from the side. Oh, a bird's eye view. Oh, let's do from what Raquel must have seen. Like, let's do this. And if anything, I was just more impressed with Raquel because to take a body from that height, like holy shit. Io, I feel is just like a fucking. She's one of those like little bouncy balls. She can just go pew 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 wherever.
She's a high flyer, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's the genius of the sky. But the thing is
that was a 20
bad
feet drop.
respect because we love a woman. We love
Yeah.
a woman who wrestles.
Yes.
You're badass.
Yeah.
You've been a great champion. Thank you for your time. However,
Comma.
I feel that Io Shirai is a great champion for fans of Io Shirai.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
I don't feel
Perfect.
that
Yes.
she
There
is
you
a
go.
great champion
All right.
if I haven't followed her, if I haven't been up with her since the beginning, you know. And it was just time. It was time for a belt change. It was really time for a
1000%.
belt change. And I think that Raquel's going to be a badass
I just
heel,
like
you know.
I feel like if it was gonna be like your last, I mean, we'll get into it for night 2, but like if it's gonna be your last match as champion, and the only thing that like you really do is jump off from a height like thing, like everything else I had seen,
Right.
You know, and for anything, it was more of like just, I mean, obviously I was watching Raquel, but it's more of just like, you know, she's fast and Raquel's big, and like how Raquel's gonna adapt to this because she doesn't really fight people like that. So, but I feel like if it's your last match, you got to give me some shit like Finn Balor when like his last match as NXT champ. You need to give me some shit like that, which will get
storytelling. If you can't,
she's not a good storyteller.
That's the thing. That's why
Io's
she's
not
a
a good
champion
storyteller
for people who love her. That's why. Because
Yep.
you know, I mean, like, I'm sure people love, like, people that don't. I'm gonna say it. Don't yell at me. But like, people who don't love Drew McIntyre can see that he's a fucking great champ, you know, and that it's at least a fun buildup of storyline when he loses the belt, if he does, because he's such a face and like the people love him.
Exactly.
So I didn't have that with you,
especially when it was like when it turned into like, because Raquel's supposed to be the heel, and then somehow when Io started like calling her like a meathead and being like, I just don't like you to Tony, and I'm like, when did you become such a fucking bitch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, when did that happen? Because I don't remember
her head.
Yeah, but I don't remember her doing that before, you know? Like, before I was like, yes, you get that belt from fucking, you know, you win that match against Charlotte and stuff. Like, I was okay with her. And then all of a sudden she started being, like, mean for, like, no reason. And I was
she had no idea what her shit, like,
going.
And
exactly.
Time. So, new champ. Yay.
So
Raquel
I'm excited.
What happens with Dakota Kai?
I'm thinking this is going to be.
She got thrown out of the, like, she was told to go backstage. She was like, you can't be here, out.
I'm thinking they might do like a Dakota wants the belt feud. Maybe they'll feud with each other. That's what I'm thinking might happen, because also Dakota's been like posting stuff on Instagram with like Raquel in front and Dakota like in the background. I'm sure that's going to come back up like eventually, you know?
Maybe. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that's where that's going to go. We'll see. Because I mean, she's too good to not. Yeah, and everybody loves to see best friends wrestle. So
that's true.
Best friends.
Main event, night 1, NXT.
As it should have been.
Women's championship match. It's great.
Oh, so good.
It was great. Again, like, you can only jump off of something high so many times. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Like,
Shotzi, listen. No.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait to get into night 2.
Let's take a break.
For my bitch.
Let's take a break and talk about it. Let's take a break and talk about it.
Hey babies, it is me, the self-appointed Commissioner of Comedy, James Matter. I just want to tell you that every week I'll be wherever you listen to podcasts with my show, The Commissioner of Comedy. I've been doing this, babies, for almost 20 years, grinding up and down, and I'm here to convey it to you about the do's and don'ts of the comedy scene, the proper etiquette, the unwritten rules, if you will. Whether you're just a fan, or you're a young buck starting out, a grizzled old vet, or just someone who wants to peek behind the curtain and see how the sausage gets made, tune into the podcast, The Commissioner of Comedy. This is what it's about. It's only on Paper House Network, and it's for you, babies. It's for you.
If you are still with us, we are the Facebook Hillside Podcast. We are rocking on a Friday, talking about NXT. That is James Matter with the Commissioner of Comedy podcast, available on the Paper House Network, along with podcasts such as our podcast, the Facebook Heels High podcast. So go give them a follow on Instagram, and let's get into night 2. Let's do it.
Oh my goodness. And this is how we start. I cannot believe it. Finn Balor and Karrion Kross.
What?
No.
This is how it's.
That was the main event
here. That's what it says
not
here.
Not true at all.
No.
Why are you treating me like this?
Did you not remember that was the main event? Oh yeah, because you were Super the Baker special.
Yes, but no, the main event was Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole.
They were just two main events.
Yeah, you're right.
They were co-managers.
Well, you know what? I just want to say these motherfuckers are throwing this shit at me, not in
What
order.
was first? We can remember. We can do this.
It was not Shotzi. It was.
Was it Bronson?
No.
It was after
Santos. It was Santos and Jordan Gilvin.
That's what it was.
My goodness.
I was like,
you
I can see it in my
why
head.
is this out of order?
He's like, I can't believe this is what it is. Yeah, because it wasn't what it was.
Yeah, no, because it's not what it was. You bitches. I hate
Like,
you, CBS.
I'm literally waiting to have my moment about it, but yeah, I'm like, no.
and I read it and I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this, she said.
Yeah, no, I'm like, okay. So we have a ladder match.
Santos.
I'm attracted to Jordan Devlin.
Yes, I
said this.
Wow. I lost the bet in my head of how long it would take you to mention it right now. I had it at 10 seconds. You did it in 5.
I'm attracted to him.
Oh boy.
Welcome to PJ's stable. Welcome to PJ's stable of collection of hot men. You've joined the likes of John Morrison and Sami Zayn. Welcome, Jordan and Fandango. You're in good company, my friend.
It's fun company. That's some fun-ass company. That's a good time. It's just me like, oh, you're also beautiful.
And very eclectic, too. You have a very assorted...
I have a lot. Have you seen Nick?
Yeah. Have you seen Nick? Yeah.
Nick, we love you. Go on.
We need to talk about this match.
Yeah.
My goodness. This motherfucker. All right.
Is it disrespectful for him to come in full lucha mask?
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, my God. Oh my...
I think so. I think so. You want to know why? I'm not like super like luchadora all up in the thing. But what I will say is that that's not okay because how disrespectful it was when he came and became like Santos Escobar and took off the fucking mask and made a whole whoop-de-doo about it. Right. And to think that you can just waltz in here wearing it when I was
in
upset.
full lucha gear, like
full lucha gear, and like that's not who you were. You literally stripped off your whole. What was his lucha name?
El Hijo de Fantasma.
Yeah. Hijo de Fantasma.
Yeah. And so you strip that off. You don't get to just put it on whenever the fuck you want.
And he also say like explicitly, I am not my fucking forefathers or whatever.
He was like,
this is what
the future of lucha looks like.
Exactly.
I'm sick of wearing masks, and we don't have. He did a whole fucking thing. You think I forgot, bitch? I didn't forget. I didn't like it. And then we saw our
looked in my face.
We saw our boys again. And they helped him win, which was yikes. But hey, I kind of like
much though. Not much.
Not much. There was not as many unnecessarities as I thought there could be.
Well, I like how he was like, "Shoo, go away."
But now it's nice because it rolls over, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, okay, you didn't actually win.
And it's actually good because I like the belt being on Santos right now because I think he's pretty good at being, a heel champ and doing like what he's doing. So I like where this might turn into like a thing with Jordan. And yeah, I like it. I was happy with it. I feel like I knew he was gonna win, but it was a solid fucking match. Solid opener.
Solid match. Yeah.
I have to say I did not hate the lucha. Like,
really?
I didn't. Like I did, but at the same time
until his kid came out, and then you were like,
until the kid came out. Oh no, don't wannabe.
That was cute. That was cute.
And then he was talking to him in Spanish.
Yeah.
I know. Wait, when Santos actually got himself hurt in the middle of the match, and he was like, "Coy, carajo, cabrón! Oh, cabrón! No, hijo de la cabrón!" I was like, "Uy, you're hurting.
You're hurting.
Uy, besito, mwah. Sana. Poor thing."
Wait, tell me why you didn't hate it.
I appreciate it. Okay, so he is from a legacy. He is from a lucha legacy. And as much as he got rid of his character for this heel turn, that is still who he is. He is right now, Santos Escobar is still his character. He is being a badass bitchin' heel because that's the character that he's playing. And this was a really big deal match in his career. So the fact that he was coming in from with a nod to his beginning, to a nod to his to how he started in this company and then be like, boom, motherfucker, I'm still gonna beat your ass. I was like, you know what? I feel a certain way, but I wasn't upset.
That is exactly the reason why I hated it. It's because it's like, because he made, like, I get that's who he is and everything, right? And I get that it's a big deal, but it kind of feels like it takes away from his current character, because this character is built on the fact that he took off the mask, that he didn't want to be that. Like, that's the whole thing. He made such a spectacle about how lucha isn't going to be that anymore. And so then, like, I get, like, yes, you know, I know in his heart of hearts he doesn't think that, obviously. I know that. Yeah. But like it breaks the character for me. It breaks the wall of belief for you to just be like, well, I'm just going to come in here and have this moment, when literally I saw you be disrespectful and strip it off and throw it on the floor and all of this stuff, to then come in and just be like, well, it's a big match, so like for this match, I'll do it. Like, that's what it felt like for me.
And I hear you, but the stable is still el legado del fantasma, the legacy of Fantasma.
But we haven't seen him with this mask since that day.
But Fantasma's his dad.
No, I know. I get what you're saying, but I get what you're saying.
I hear you. I hear you. The way that I saw it, the way that I see, and I totally understand where you're coming from, and I don't disagree with you, but the way that I see it is that, like, they are still legado. He is the head of the legacy of Fantasma, and
so it's kind of like when someone like pays homage to their family, like in their WrestleMania outfit, not so much about the like.
That's kind of like how I was seeing it, not just the fact that it was lucha being represented, but it's the legacy of this particular luchador. That's how I saw it. And he's like, I am not that anymore, but we are still representing where we came from. So let me come in as how we started and go into where we are. That's how I saw it. Again, I still feel a certain way. I do feel the disrespect when taking off a mask.
But didn't he use a lucha mask to cheat in a previous match?
He did. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a big no-no too?
Yeah.
That is
it's like my nose when I'm clowning. Like, nobody fucks with anybody else.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe
your nose, your character.
Again, like, I still feel a certain way. I am not taking that away from anybody. I still understand and feel the disrespect, but that's where I'm standing. I'm gonna mute myself because
Next,
she's got
I'm the one.
Muted. It was Shotzi.
Shotzi and Ember
Shotzi Blackheart and Amber versus The Way.
Candice LeRae coming out in a Thor outfit. First of all, couples costumes only work when you're together.
You're a couple!
Please don't fucking throw me off. I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I thought
she was still doing her fairy arms that she randomly does on pay-per-view.
I thought she was doing Khaleesi in Game of Thrones. Taylor came out and he was like, she Valkyrie right now? And I was like, what? I don't know.
She needs to stop going to the sales at Spirit Halloween. Candice, stop it. 30%
I know you
off.
listen to us.
30% off for a reason, boo-boo.
And then don't get shown up later
when mix and matching Hot Topic.
When Johnny comes out with that fucking fire ass Iron Man, and you come out with some fucking plastic ass red
one crown and a cape.
Sheer cape. Like, come on, no. Anyways, that's enough of you. So we gotta go ahead. I'm gonna let PJ have her moment, and then I will have my moment.
I might cry.
No,
so I'm just gonna because Shotzi Blackheart came out in clear Harley Quinn. And Harley Quinn is my soul. And whenever I have pigtails in, people say, you have the spirit of Harley Quinn. And Shotzi Blackheart, if you're going to come out in Harley Quinn, I honestly need you to show the fuck up. Because you cannot come out in Harley Quinn. What is all of this bullshit comic book nonsense also?
Yeah.
What is that? I don't understand. Did Amber Moon have a rat head on? What was happening?
I don't know.
I don't know what was happening, but you cannot come out in Harley Quinn and then eat shit in the ring.
Bro? Oh my God. Okay.
It's not, I'm so upset.
I know. Sorry. Let me continue to hold space for you and say what you need to say before I fucking go off right now. Let's give a moment of silence for PJ. Let's hold space for her in this moment. Okay. Dexter Lumis hug. All right. Here's the thing, you guys. It's gonna become a running joke on this show, I swear to God. But if I have to deal every fucking time Shotzi Blackheart's on the card, I'm like, maybe this is the day. Maybe. Just fucking maybe. At TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Maybe you will stand and deliver. Maybe, just maybe. But putting my faith in Shotzi Blackheart's like putting my faith in Vince McMahon. So it's disappointed every time. And I gotta tell you, that are you getting worse? Are you getting worse? Because when you put, if you're gonna do something so fucking, you're gonna pull off a thing where you go through like somebody's legs into the rope. If you're telling me that you didn't practice that shit until you got it 100% of the time for 500 times that you practiced that, how do you completely miss? How do you completely fucking miss? You're not doing that literally is all the proof I need. I don't need anybody fucking coming at me saying like, Shotzi worked so hard. Bitch, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She completely missed. That was so horrible fucking botch. That was fucking terrible. You completely missed. You don't even get a shoulder. Nothing.
Nothing.
Touch them at all. She hit all.
And it wasn't the only botch too. There was a point where she tried to dive into Indy Hartwell, and
the last move.
I watched Indy Hartwell correct her body
with that eagle view camera. Like you can see her just looking at Shotzi and being like,
no, but she like corrected her body so that she could take the bump properly. Like that. Shout out to you, Indy Hartwell, for that ring awareness. Because
I still don't like you for Dexter, but okay.
True. Yeah, no, we don't like you with our boy. However, that was a moment to me where I was like, oh, this girl has ring awareness.
And you want to know what it is? Because she has one of the fucking, if not the best, female technical wrestler in fucking NXT, mentoring her and helping her in Candice LeRae. Because Candice LeRae has years of fucking experience, and it's the best thing that ever happened to Indy Hartwell is putting her in here, because I for sure know that Candice is in there continuously doing the work, making sure that she's okay, making sure that like Indy knows everything, not just worrying about herself, but making sure that her fucking partner is like, here's what we're gonna do, we're gonna practice. I know that she's being held accountable. And Shotzi, you're just out here doing, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But like Ember Moon deserves better than you, and I'm fucking upset.
Harley Quinn deserves better than you.
She does.
Like, I can't, it's getting worse, dude. It's getting worse. You put a belt on her and she's getting worse.
A belt that they didn't even win. Let's just remind ourselves. Motherfucker said the NXT Women's Tag Team titles on the line for the first time ever. Like, because we've had them for 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's so
disappointing.
It's hella disappointing.
What sucks too, what really sucks, and I know we've said this a million times, but like if she came out in Harley Quinn and she was fucking badass, I would have been like, yes, like I am all about that. Like when Alexa Bliss started to sprinkle Harley Quinn into her thing, and she had the hammer for a while, I knew that Alexa Bliss would live up to the name of Harley Quinn.
Right. Yeah.
But I know, I was like, she literally came out in those fucking pigtails, and I was like, this bitch. And then she had the painted jacket, and I was like, no, she did not. Nuh-uh.
I just wish that you would prove me wrong for once. I would like to be wrong.
Breakout star of the year. Yeah, I would like to
I would like to be wrong about you, and I'm just not.
Week after week.
It's like it's ridiculous. And if you're not gonna fucking deliver at Stand and Deliver Takeover, if you're not gonna show out at the fucking Takeover before Mania, 2 days before WrestleMania, then when the fuck are you gonna show out, bitch? I'm sick of seeing you. I'm sick of it. I'm sending this episode to Triple H. I'm doing it.
How do you feel about Shotzi, Mina? Talk.
Yeah.
Mungi, how do you feel about Shotzi?
Going over you too, because she straight up went.
Yeah, she was like,
I don't want to talk about her.
I don't have the words.
I don't have the words. Yeah, super disappointing. I'm so excited.
And being the only women,
take those belts.
Being the only women's match, like this boy, oh boy, was I fucking pissed.
Another example of two randos that don't really make sense together as a tag team. Ember,
You know-
I want you to be a singles wrestler.
Yeah,
You
That's what I
deserve
said
it.
earlier.
Like,
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so
I
stupid.
really like her hair though.
Yeah, her hair, Ember's.
Oh yeah,
The hair color's nice.
yeah, I liked her. Yeah,
We're never gonna give a compliment to
I wasn't
Shotzi
sure
on this podcast.
why
I'm
she
not-
was dressed up like a rat, but like, hey, we're doing a costume thing.
But the hair
Maybe
looks
you're
good.
the rat in Gotham. I don't know.
Also, Ember, stop trying to bring back low-rise jeans. I'm not gonna let you. I need you to stop.
Nobody needs that.
We don't need them back.
2021,
I need
we
you to
really
bring
don't
them
need
back.
that
Like, I need you to stop. Like, if we have to
I
get rid
love
of
her.
jeans, that's one thing. Please don't bring back
It's
the
okay.
low-rise. I don't
I
want
want
it.
people to
what that
normalize
is.
mom maternity
You- what?
jeans.
You don't
I
know
know
what the
what is that?
low-rise jeans?
low-rise jeans. Yeah. I know what
Your
low-rise
body's beautiful,
jeans are.
Amber, really, but like those kind of pants do not do anybody any favors.
I don't want them back, period. I just don't want them back. I don't want to wear them. I'm not going to wear them. Please
I
don't.
rebuke those. I rebuke those.
I
Yeah.
rebuke you. Exactly, Tamina.
That's what we're saying. Absolutely no.
All right, next match. I think we should move on, right?
It's Bronson and Johnny.
Johnny Gargano versus Bronson Reed.
I would like to dedicate my shot.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Johnny Gargano, you are everything to me. When I tell you I was looking up merch last night because I think quite like he's my favorite. Like it's him, Dexter, and Karrion for me. That's it. Johnny can literally do
NXT.
Oh
No,
yeah.
her favorite in NXT.
My favorite in NXT. Yeah. I mean, obviously. But you know what I'm saying. Like Johnny's up there now. Like I'm sorry. Like we stand Johnny Gargano in this house. Let's just say. Like he
Good for you.
is fucking incredible.
Fantastic.
That match was crazy. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. And it was wild because me and Taylor were both like, I know that we're not supposed to be rooting for Johnny, but we still wanted Johnny to win.
Yeah, but
Bronson
also
did so
talk about someone who came in and does the work.
yeah.
Like that's Bronson Reed. Like,
That's Bronson
that is
Reed.
a
For
big
real.
man to be doing those stunts. Like
They're
that is
basically
not-
what is it? Bronson is 1 inch taller than Johnny and 100 pounds more. And like
Yeah.
the shit that he was doing it's insane. That match was fucking it was perfection. 10 out of 10.
Beautiful.
It was
It was
great.
beautiful.
5 fucking stars.
Yeah.
Everything about
Like
it.
I said too, like good scene partner. Bronson gets put over.
Mhm.
Bronson comes out looking like a fucking monster.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
like
Yep. Johnny did exactly what he was supposed to do. Put him over. I mean, Bronson looked fucking amazing.
yeah, he
Like,
looked great.
It was a fucking stunt. It was one of those matches where like you hold your breath and you don't know what's gonna happen. Like
Yes.
you're excited the whole time, and like there's not a single
Technically
second.
wise,
Like they technically sound just kept my attention the whole fucking time. Like that's a match. That's a match that I would show to like non-wrestling fans and be like,
Yes.
you watch this right here and tell me you don't
Absolutely.
feel
He's
you don't feel
not.
anything.
He's not ready for it yet, and I feel like he needs maybe a run with a belt at some point before this
Mhm.
happens. But I think he could step to Walter.
Yeah.
I think
Ooh.
Bronson Reed can step to Walter eventually.
Ooh,
Oh,
that would be
yes.
that's a good one.
He's not ready
I
for
would
it
be very,
yet.
I would
but
be very conflicted. I would be very conflicted.
He's not ready right now, but yeah, I see. I like where you're going with this. I like it. Yeah, that match was
Triple
fucking.
H.
That was the match of the night for me. Well, that's not true, but let me not lie. Sorry, but
That was your 11
no,
o'clock.
you know, yeah,
Yeah.
that's my 11 o'clock number.
11 o'clock number.
That was the match that saved night 2 for me because with Shotzi feeling so like what a palate cleanser. Like thank you Bronson and Johnny for just making me forget about that
Palate
fucking bitch
cleanser.
because.
Yeah.
I was already like, night 1 was better. Fuck this. I was so mad about Shotzi. And then they
Supposed
just
to be a
come out.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a pay-per-view.
Yes, it is.
And then
USA
they come
channel,
out-
and now this is on Peacock. I'm paying for this shit.
Yeah, and then they
Yeah,
just came
so
out and
good.
fucking showed out. It was amazing.
I need somebody to do better by Bronson and his gear.
He needs to be in shorts. Vince, I don't
He
care if
looks-
you don't like people in like big boys showing their stomach.
It
The
looks like he's
singlet's
wearing
not
a
it.
one-piece bathing
It's
suit
not
for
good.
women.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good.
No.
Like
Things aren't great in that
No,
department.
they're not.
but
No,
I
they're
want
not.
them to be.
Mhm.
What did he wear when he was Stick Boy?
Shorts.
Also,
Was it
like
the
a
same thing?
swimsuit.
Oh, no.
Yes,
It was a one piece too, right?
It was
Maybe he
also a
just-
one piece. Like it's.
But he takes it off at the end, so it's not like he's uncomfortable.
But like, see, this is my thing. Like, if you're
No.
gonna wear a singlet, you're exactly Nina. You're a thick man. You have thick thighs. Like, get something with thigh coverage. You can't just have a person with like that's built like that.
The Samoa Joe shorts would be good because
the Samoa Joe shorts would be great.
They like fly in the wind, so you still get the effect of like, but they're not super tight. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what
maybe for his style of wrestling, those would be a hindrance. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if he needs to be fucking aerodynamic or whatever.
I don't know what it is. I will send Jonathan Van Ness and like have him like figure out a new wrestling gear for him.
Jonathan Van Ness doing wrestling gear.
Can you imagine? Can you believe?
I can't.
Can you even believe? Hudson, honey, baby, you look so good. Do you feel good? He's
not even the clothes guy. That's Tan. But I just feel like Jonathan would be better at it.
Tan would be so intimidated.
So he's like, I can't do this.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh yes, I forgot what I was doing. My job. Oh,
that's you. That's all you.
I'm not looking forward to saying what I'm going to say. But I am quite disappointed in Karrion Kross.
Oh!
I am so happy that you have the belt. He deserves it. But he did not show what he was capable of in that ring. I don't know him, but I think that what happened was that he is a little psychologically damaged from when he hurt Danny. And he was a little bit freaking out about the possibility of hurting Finn. He was very slow in the ring when he was doing the picking him up and then to ram him in. It was like a fast walk. I listen, I love my wrestlers, but I am going to call them out when I know that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Finn 1000% showed out and made Karrion look like a fucking amateur. And I did not think that I mean Finn was all over the place. Finn was all over the place. Finn was fucking killing it. And even the moment that Karrion like pinned him or something, I was like, there's no way that's it. I was like, there's no way. It was short. And I don't know if that was because they're giving more time to Adam and Kyle because of what they were gonna fucking do to us. But I don't like, I would take Karrion in the match with Keith. Like that's my Karrion Kross. When he got the belt from Keith Lee. That match.
I do think
incredible.
I think there's something to be said. It's like the Nia Jax debate, right? Like we all know that like Nia is super powerful and just like is overpowered sometimes. I think that there's generally something to be said too when it's a really big guy versus a fairly small guy.
Right.
I think that they want to play it safe so
Right.
that they're, because if they were to hurt them, if they were to, land the wrong way or something, it could be devastating.
Exactly.
So,
and I think that's what it was with Karrion. Like that, I felt that.
That makes sense.
I felt that he was like,
but of course, Finn is like, fucking bring it!
Yeah, Finn's like, fucking bring it on, bitch. I don't fucking care. Look at me. And Karrion's like, I really don't want to be responsible for possibly ending your career. And like,
or your life. Yeah.
Or your life. And I feel like that was very much in the back of his head. And you can tell. I could tell.
Yeah.
And it was that same thing like when he hurt, I think it was a Danny or Oni. I don't know which one he hurt.
Danny.
But, when like I feel like, and you can see in that match when he was tag team with Finn that he was just like kept looking over and he was like, oh fuck, are you okay?
You just see Finn's face like, oh.
But I think that like the importance of it being Finn fucking Balor, like you don't want to be responsible for that. You don't want to be called the new
can't be responsible for that.
You don't want to be called the male Nia Jax. Like you don't want to do this. So it's like, I feel like I know what he's capable of, so I'm happy that he has the belt. I know he deserves it, but I know that this match,
and he's going to be a great champ.
He's going to be a great champ.
He's going to be a great champ. I can agree with you. I didn't see that in watching it because I think my eyes were just so glued to Finn Balor and just like in awe of watching him work. Like that's, you want to be a wrestler? That's the guy you go back and you watch his fucking tapes because that's the
guy you learn from. You pull a Becky and that's who you fucking learn from.
And I haven't seen him storytell like that in a while. Like his facial expressions are just, when he turned, first of all, I thought that he was not only going to have the X, but that he was going to take his jacket off and his back was going to be painted. I thought that was it. It wasn't it. But when he at one point, I don't know, he just like got hit and like went into the turnbuckle and turned around and was just laughing.
Yeah.
Did not see that.
You didn't see that? I literally got chills.
Go back and watch it,
Oh my
bitch,
God.
because it's worth it.
He
So
was
fucking
laughing.
good.
Yeah, he like got
turned
hit.
back, and
and
he
then he
laughed,
turned
and he was like, "Okay, come on!" Like literally, he was taunting.
I love him so much.
It was so fucking good, and I just gotta say, like,
How do I not have his shirt?
I didn't know what glutes were supposed to look like until I saw Finn Balor. That man's ass is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Agreed.
It looked like a fucking, you know when people are cut like with their
Agreed.
tricep? Like he literally has like his butt is cut. It doesn't make any sense. And I literally was screaming.
Like more butt from Finn Balor.
I would like more butt. I was screaming at the
Always.
I wish I
Always
had like
more butt
sent you
from
guys
Finn.
a voice memo because I literally was screaming at Taylor and I was like, look at his butt, babe. Look at it. And he goes, I see it. I was like, why does it look like this? Like I literally was so distracted by the muscles that this man has. Because I was
Personally, I need more junk in the trunk for Finn Balor. That's my wish for him.
it's literally
Because
men's
everything
muscle.
else is so beautiful, and I feel like the butt
beautiful.
needs a little bit of jiggle and
Just
a little bit of fat. Yeah,
just a
a little bit of fat. Like you can't have a butt that's all muscle. Like have a couple
Finn don't
slices
know
of
her.
I like a bubble butt. I like a
Don't
bubble
know
butt.
her. Fat don't he don't know her.
No,
He don't know who Fat is. He does not know.
I'm getting nasty looks
I
from
still
Greg right now because bubble butt.
I still think that like I mean he was incredible, but it did leave me a little bit wanting more.
I can
don't
see
know if,
that
I
looking
don't know if
back
they-
for
'cause
sure.
when they ended it, I was like, that can't be it. Fully expected Finn to kick out, and I was like, really? Like that's what took you out? Like I just, but I'm excited for Karrion and Scarlett. Whew.
That witch was screaming
Did she
witchcraft
have
in the
a
middle
nip
of the.
slip?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
I think so. I think so. She
she
immediately
did.
went like, no.
Yeah, she did. She did,
Yeah?
and I missed it, and I'm mad.
I missed it too.
I
I
think
guess
we
I'm
all
gonna have
missed
to
it.
go
I think
back.
it was covered
Taylor
by the
saw it.
rope.
Taylor saw it. He was
Taylor
like,
saw
oh.
it.
Taylor was like, oh, nip slip.
Maybe
He literally
Scarlett
mentioned-
had a nip slip. We have to rewatch that. Okay.
You know we're recording, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know we're recording?
Yeah.
Having a side conversation.
Yeah. Well, that changes nothing. She was screaming witchcraft by the side, like on ringside. And I was like, what is that? That's not even Russian.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I don't know what she was saying, but she looked
She was-
amazing.
She was casting a spell.
But booby tape exists, Scarlett. I don't know why you were. so
Yeah,
worried
like
about it.
sweetheart.
Just a cute nipple cover. Just
I
in
was
case.
worried that, she had a wardrobe malfunction. I was just worried that it was an unrepairable thing right at the entrance.
I just didn't want her to get in trouble. But I don't think I saw any. I mean, I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either. I thought it was like her nipple line was like covered by one of the ropes or something. But
and that is,
I'll go back and watch it. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I'll go back and watch it. I didn't see anything. I thought that she thought and she was concerned about it, but I didn't get to see it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, let's do it.
main event.
No. Okay.
Well, co-main event. Co-manager.
triggered.
Co-main event.
Triggered.
I think we need to do a joint shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
One-
we do.
100%.
A whole shot. It's what I wanted Karrion and Finn to be. It's what I thought they were going to do. Borderline kill each other. And I didn't get that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yowie wowie is right.
It's what you said. Like, I mean, Taylor said when we were watching it, he was like, the only way that Kyle's not going to get up is if Adam kills him. He was like, he has to kill him or he's just not ever going to give up. And it was everything. That
Didn't
match.
Kyle get hurt like really early on too?
Kyle O'Reilly
Oh, fuck, dude.
is, first of all, that outfit was right off the rack at Forever 21 when you were coming into the performance center with the Misfits t-shirt and the cut-off jean jacket and the sunglasses. I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw that at Forever 21 when I was there last week.
He and the bodyguards went shopping right before the match. They were like, let's go. Get in, bitch. We're going shopping.
Kyle O'Reilly, you have been such a beautiful wrestling surprise to me these past 6 months.
Oh my God.
You were shadowed, for lack of a better term, in Undisputed Era. So watching you bloom into this beautiful, a flower, lotus, whatever you are, has been a treat to me.
So good.
Beautiful butterfly.
Incredible. Holy shit.
The flower that blooms
Wow.
in adversity is the most beautiful flower of them all.
Mulan. Yeah. I got you.
You know, we know she loves her Mulan.
I got you. Mulan.
Is it the flower or does he say lotus? I can't remember. I was thinking that literally I was watching the match and I was like,
They're
the
synonyms. It's okay.
diversity.
Yeah.
Anyways, but Kyle O'Reilly, that
man.
was why we watch NXT. That was, I mean, that's not even why we watch NXT. We watch
No.
NXT for the triple threat. We watch NXT for the women's matches. We watch NXT for all these other reasons.
We watch NXT.
That was the extra. Like that was the
Very right on top.
yeah.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
I could see from very early on, and I told you guys, I was like, this match is gonna go for over an hour, and it wasn't like 40 minutes or was it an hour?
Yeah, it was under an hour. But still.
But like seriously, I was so worried because it was the first 5-10 minutes in, and Kyle was already pale, like the same way that Finn was pale. Which, by the way, and I forgot to mention, I'm pretty sure Finn Balor has a fucking concussion because like
He's fine.
I'm scared.
I'm sure he'll.
No, he's
I'm
fine.
sure he'll get his shit together.
Yeah, he's fine.
I hope so. But anyways, Kyle got pale real quick during that match, real quick. And I was like, ooh, this motherfucker looks like he's about to throw up. I'm scared. I don't think that he's going to be able to go through
but if
another hour.
If it was a neck or a head injury, they would have stopped it.
Yeah, they would have.
no way.
It was Peacock too, so it wasn't like they were pressed for time or they had to stay in a certain time frame. He's just great at selling. He's just the best fucking salesman there ever was. He could
Y'all
sell
remember
me.
when I texted y'all and I was like, he just had a... They were like, no, he's just a really good actor. The actors, the audience is just scared.
He could sell me a bag
true.
of shit and I would probably buy it.
And I would buy it. I would buy it.
When they brought up everything about it, but like the thing that stands out is when they fucking, I cannot believe Adam went that hard on him. Like I can't believe that, like they literally must have talked to each other and have been like, okay, this is gonna hurt, but man, like our legacy is gonna be
I love
set,
you,
boy. Like I love you.
Right before they were like holding him, like forehead to forehead, like I love you, brother. I love you.
They
probably were.
No, they probably were, and it's probably
Besito.
it's amazing to see, like, you know, two friends like be able to have that moment. It's like what you want Kevin Owens and fucking Sami Zayn to have.
That's
you know,
exactly
it's like
what I
that.
want.
That's the kind of situation, and the fact that like. I mean, Jesus, like when he fucking dragged him through the stage. Becky, do you need a moment?
No.
Okay. The fact that he like just grabbed him through and fucking went through the stage and then kicked the fucking thing down. Like I don't even understand how they were moving. I do not understand how they were moving. And what was great too, you caught the moment where Kyle like looked at him. It was kind of like a eureka moment. It was so cute. Taylor was just like, this is it. This is the story. This is the storytelling, is when Kyle
when he double
could
back.
have ended it.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. He's like, because, and to quote Taylor, he goes, because he's not, to quote Taylor, he said, because he's not the piece of shit that Adam Cole is. And like, look at him having doubts because he's not the piece of shit that Adam is. Where Adam,
and then lo and behold, Adam Cole does exactly that to Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, no, it was so it was amazing storytelling from start to finish.
Can we talk about the ref?
Yeah, we need to talk about the ref.
He got up and he was holding his neck. I was like, bitch,
Shut the fuck up, ref.
how was that nap?
We need to talk about the audience also. Toxic as fuck. Like, I can already tell that that's what's going to make me not like going to live events.
That's literally, when Nick and I were watching it, he was like, I forgot how fucking annoying NXT fans are.
Yeah, like fucking screaming at the ref, you deserve it when they got knocked out. Like, can you just let us fucking watch the fucking story right now? Like, why do you have to just be like, oh, we're on TV? Like, that's annoying, but the boys did fucking amazing. I can't. That was crazy.
Where's Bobby Fish?
Apparently retired. If you quietly retired like that, if he actually did that, if that's true, and if he's like, I'm 45 now and I just keep getting hurt and nothing keeps happening for me and I'm just gonna try, tweet it out or something, homie. Like, you need to tell
let
us.
us know. Blink twice.
Blink twice if you're done. Like, just fucking let us know so that we're not. I straight up was thought he was gonna come out from under the ring Dexter Lumis style.
Same. When Greg, especially after seeing that monitor under the fucking ring, I was like, somebody lives there.
Someone's under there because they release the they have to release the jack that gives the ring its oomph. So someone sits under there and like they'll tighten it if they're just doing like promos and stuff, or they'll unscrew it and make it.
And what happens when the ring actually falls? That person dies. But
Well, the ring
anyways.
falls, on purpose. So
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a mark. Let me be. When Adam Cole fucking shook after that chair hit his spine,
Oh yeah.
I can be a mark all you want, but but my parents are doctors, and that shit terrified me. That
so
shit
crazy.
fucking scared me. Like, even the ref at one point, like, Adam tried to get up, and the ref was like, don't you fucking dare. Stay the fuck down and stay put. Because you can't be moving after that. And when everybody, like, I feel this chills, like, just these chills running down my spine every single time I even think about it. Just like the paramedics running down the ramp and the camera just panning away so that nobody sees. I was like, he's dead.
It was crazy. It's crazy.
I also got
the TV to the face.
From Panama City. Fuck
The
you.
TV to the face.
TV to the face.
That was insane. He caught him too. He really caught. Like they got it. I hope you're resting today. I hope you're watching Bravo. I hope you're having a cocktail. Like whatever you need to do.
Like I'm in pain over my shot. Like I don't even understand how they're.
They fell.
Like I don't
through
get
the ramp.
Yeah.
Through the motherfucking ramp.
Shout out
Adam
to-
Cole had to.
Shout out to Beth Phoenix and the announcers for fucking screaming at each other from corners of the fucking thing. It was just like, what do you expect? And Wade Barrett's just like, are you kidding me? Look at him. It's like from fucking side. And then you catch a moment where they're literally all sharing like one little monitor and they're just like,
I saw that. I also just need to, it's going backwards, but I need to give a shout out to Beth Phoenix for when Bronson Reed tried to do a tsunami and she said, "So not so much." Our podcast needed to shout that out because that was fucking genius and
not so much.
Nobody acknowledged it.
He's
Anyways,
amazing.
NXT Takeover stood and delivered for me, I think.
It is so good.
It stood and delivered 1,000%.
10 out
Always
of 10.
does. I mean, I will continue my political campaign to make us into an NXT podcast only. So just stay tuned for that to happen. Hopefully.
Now we can officially get ready, prepped, and hyped for this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that we should look into the card.
Let's do puzzle and then let's do quick tips and let's call it.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Bianca. Okay, go on.
If you want to, you could try and solve this puzzle, but you gotta be the first one to solve it to win $5, and it's puzzle time. Puzzle time. It's puzzle time with PJ. Watch it on YouTube or just use this as a dance break. Yay. It's puzzle time with PJ.
Puzzle Time with PJ brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. Go to silkcityhotsauce.com and use the code HEELS, HEELS, for 15% off your entire order.
This is the last puzzle that if you solve it and you put your winnings into the WrestleMania puzzle pot, the puzzle pot will be up to $50. $50 for the WrestleMania puzzle pot on next Tuesday's episode of the Facebook Hillside podcast. So join in for that. And also leave us a review on Apple Podcasts to be entered into our giveaway. This is the PJ Puzzle Time with PJ. Now and the WrestleMania puzzle pot will both be puzzles that I have made. So I don't know if they're going to be hard or they're going to be easy, but this is the first one. So this is your puzzle for this week. If you are just now joining us and it's your first time listening, this is the Puzzle Time with PJ. Solve the puzzle, get $5, or put your winnings towards the puzzle pot. That is the puzzle for this week, and you can only find it on YouTube. So please go to our YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe.
What on earth is that?
And also listen to our episode with Paige.
Yes.
Please.
WrestleMania picks.
Also, shout out to our champ, Ian. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. WrestleMania picks.
Congratulations.
All right. Okay, so picks. Let's do this. Where we at? Okay, night one.
Night one.
Raw Tag Team Championship. The New Day versus AJ Styles and Omos.
New Day.
AJ Styles.
I knew it. I will New Day.
Okay.
Okay. Seth Rollins versus Cesaro.
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 Shane McMahon versus Braun.
Braun.
Braun. Obviously Braun.
obviously, Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison.
Hey, they hop a little, we hop a lot.
I'm gonna go Bad Bunny and Damian.
I'm gonna go Bad Bunny too.
I think that's gonna be the biggest upset. I think that's gonna be
I
some
don't
shit.
know.
And I think Miz would be totally okay with losing a match to Bad Bunny. I think Miz
agree.
is the type of person to be like, I'm gonna let you have your moment. Go ahead. Fine. I have a million children. Have your moment.
If you guys are both going with Bad Bunny, I will go with The Miz and John Morrison because I gotta stand by the husband.
Yeah, I was gonna
There
say.
you go. You gotta stand
There's
by the husband.
also we didn't talk about our girl coming to NXT.
We can talk about that on the next episode because then she'll actually be there.
Yes, because it's gonna be on Tuesday. So
Okay.
you're right. You got it. And then we got Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair.
Bianca.
Shit, I don't know who to choose.
I'm going with Bianca. And if I'm wrong, it's okay.
I know exactly why you feel the way that you feel, EJ. Like we were talking about this yesterday during Thirsty Thursdays,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't disagree.
Pick.
Like, I'm going with Bianca. I got my WrestleMania Bianca shirt, so I'm going with Bianca.
I will go with Sasha then.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I love Sasha too. Then Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre.
I have to stand by my husband. But if I'm being honest, I truly do not know where it's gonna go. But
yeah, I don't know what
I'm gonna say Drew. I really do feel like this is gonna be a surprise. I feel like if Bobby wins, it's gonna be with unnecessarities, and I hope that's not the case. But
yeah, I'm thinking unnecessarities, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
But what if there are necessities that benefit Drew though? Because they have the whole.
Sorry, there's no such thing. Ain't nobody in that locker room standing up for Drew McIntyre.
No. I'm not talking about anybody standing up for Drew McIntyre. I'm talking about people trying to sabotage him, Bobby Lashley.
I don't know.
Like
Cedric and Shelton.
Cedric and Shelton.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Drew. I think Drew's gonna get it back just on the mere fact that he needs to have it with fans. He literally did his entire fucking championship reign with no one there, and that's not cool. You don't deserve it.
I'm just really nervous about what the setup is going to be like and how many people there are going to be and what it's going to look like because I saw an aerial shot of the stadium.
I also
it looks
saw
like
that.
a lot of fucking.
Looks like a lot of people. Yep.
I'm swearing a lot today.
But there were people at Super Bowl, right? There were people at Super Bowl, right? Like there were a shit ton of people at Super Bowl.
Yeah, and there were a lot of cutouts too of people on the stands. So is that what they're gonna do?
It might be that. I don't know, but I'm going with Drew.
Okay, Florida. All right, and that's how we wrap up night one. Let's start with night two.
2.
Before I go ahead, I just want to start by saying you have both stand by your husbands. I don't want any shit when I do that by mine. Okay. Riddle versus Sheamus.
Matt Riddle.
Riddle. We hate you, Sheamus.
Bro.
Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I think I want to go with Sami Zayn.
I'm going to go with Kevin because
all in all, I really just hope it's a good match. I hope that they get the time that they deserve. There's no fucking. I'm mad about that, but I'm just want a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Actually, I'm going to change it. Sorry. I think Sammy might win. I think it's going to be Sammy.
All right. I still stand by KO. I see you. Big E versus Apollo Crews.
Biggie. No way,
no. Wait, hold on. It says Big E versus Apollo Crews Nigerian drum. Oh, the Nigerian drum match. I still don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is. I guess I'll find out.
Yeah.
Why do I think of the Blue Man Group?
And now I do too. We have Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton.
See, that one's tough because you don't know what kind of. It might be a match. I don't know.
Yes,
I'm gonna go with Bray because the story needs to end.
And Bray with Bray.
And if Bray wins, so I'm gonna go with Bray.
I will also go with Bray.
Same. And blah, 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 blah. Raw Women's Championship: Asuka versus Rhea.
Ooh. You think? No, but let's really talk about this one for a second. You think? She just debuted and immediately challenges Asuka. I mean, she deserves that. She deserves that. If anyone deserves to just fucking waltz into the main roster, demand a WrestleMania match, and then win a title in that match, it's Rhea Ripley.
That is correct.
True.
Everything you just said is very correct. Also, this
You know
is your
what?
second WrestleMania.
I'm gonna go with Rhea also. I'm gonna say Rhea. Just because it's Rhea fucking Ripley. Like she's the only person who can pull that off. She's the only person who can pull that off. And I feel like the call-up that call-up conversation had to be like, if please come to the main roster, we'll give you the belt. That has to be how it went.
Like, you're not going to be on TV for a while.
Yeah.
But when you are, you're going to sweep.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Correct.
when you are, we're going to give you the belt. You're going to have this moment. I feel like if anybody in the fucking WWE roster deserves that, it's Rhea Ripley. Especially with all the losses she took in NXT. So I'm going to go Rhea on that one.
Okay. All right. So we got 3 Rheas?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan.
Oh,
Go
this
ahead,
is so
say it.
tough.
Say it. Just get it out of the way. Just fucking say
I will
it.
stand by my husband because
We don't need a reason. Just because he's your husband.
I will
We
stand
get
by
it.
my husband.
I'm going to go Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would.
Puts me in the middle.
That's who I want. That's who I want.
Yeah, I also would like to. I think that it's time for Roman Reigns to end. I think that's. I've had enough of that storyline. As
And I
much
don't
as I
think- I
love
just
Paul
don't see it
Heyman,
being
as
Edge.
much as I don't see it being Edge either. I think it's gonna be Daniel Bryan.
You know what I think is going to happen, if I'm being real with you? I think Jay is going to turn on Roman.
Ooh, that's hot tea.
I think
I
he's
burned
going to turn.
myself.
I think he's going to turn on Roman, and that's what's going to cause him to lose.
I don't disagree with you. Jimmy has also been training, so maybe this is when the users reunite. So that would be great for me.
Do we? Yeah, go ahead.
Who do we think is going to be the special guest on Ding Dong Hello? And if you say Becky Lynch, I'm going to scream.
Becky Lynch.
Do you really think it's Becky Lynch? Do you really fucking think that would do this to me? Listen, if it's Becky Lynch, it's been a pleasure and an honor doing this podcast with you all. But I'm literally going to fucking die because I'm not going to be there. And if I can't. It will literally take anybody except her. Like anyone.
Maybe Rhea. No, not Rhea. Rhonda.
Ooh. I
Maybe
like
Who I
Rhonda?
never liked. Who I never
Really?
liked. in WWE. Nope.
Oh, in the WWE. I agree. I agree. I was so excited when Ronda Rousey got called up. Oh, well, called. And then I was like, I don't like you.
Boring.
What if it's, I don't know anybody. I can't say.
The Rock.
What if it's
Not
The Rock?
It's not The Rock.
The Rock is like, Roman, calm the fuck down.
Roman, I'm the head of the table.
You're in timeout.
What if it's someone like Nikki Cross?
I will shit my pants with anger.
What if it's
There's
Kane?
no way. Nah, we just on.
Who else could it even? It could be a call up. It could be.
It could be a call up.
It could be a
Adam
call-up.
Cole.
It could be Adam Cole.
Huh.
That's a fair assessment.
Well, I think that Adam Cole is in the fucking hospital,
it
but
could
okay.
technically be,
You're right.
it could be Finn Balor.
I think Finn Balor's in the fucking hospital, but okay.
Yeah, I think if you were at Takeover Night 2, I don't think you're going to be at WrestleMania.
That's not true.
That's true.
All
I
right.
don't know. Maybe it's Bobby Fish.
I'm done. I'm like, goodbye.
It's just crickets.
No, I know it's going to be Becky just for that comment alone. My karma is gonna be like that. There's no way. Sorry. I'm willing to bet money it's not
It's
Becky.
gonna be Rue. Rue's the special guest. Anyway.
I don't know. Maybe it's Jimmy.
Maybe.
Huh.
There's definitely going to be some surprises.
It's WrestleMania.
It's always it's WrestleMania. It's
I
wrestling
feel like
Christmas,
my dog is
y'all.
about to
Yeah,
scream
it's
at me.
wrestling Christmas.
And
Thank
it's
you.
the Christmas that keeps on giving.
Thanks
Well, there
for
we go.
rocking with us. Shit.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed our special NXT Takeover episode. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for being here. We will see you Tuesday to talk all things WrestleMania. Don't forget to leave reviews. Until then, we'll see you next week. Anything else? Keep your face beat and your heels high. Bye.
Bye. Insert exit music.